Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here checking out some more PlayStation mobile games because these are the last 30 I've got and I would feel bad if I didn't do any sort of coverage on them. So, we got 5 more to go through today, so let's start with Trader, shall we? Or 16-bit Trader as it was called. I believe I didn't do a video on this because at the time I wasn't very good at RPGs and I didn't think I could reasonably do a good video on it. I don't think I've ever... Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I think I've refrained from releasing a video once since I've started doing this channel, which might explain to you my quality, but at the same time, as a Vala, but at the same time, I like to think I have some standard of quality, and it's a bit weird that I chose never to release some videos, but I believe this was one of the videos that I did, and then I realized, no, this probably isn't good enough, but now I don't even remember. I need to get it released. Is that 1 million or 10 million? I have to count the zeros and I have to do it with one eye closed because I'm shit at that. Alright, so I have to earn 1 million gold, do I? How do I do this? Oh, random hourglass. There's an exchange office. You can buy new cards and sell diamonds if you have them. You can also meet someone to charge you with a lucrative quest. Visit the exchange and sell the 2 diamonds. So we have to go to the exchange. Diamonds. Sell the diamonds. Go to the marketplace. And I have to buy them and then I have to sell them, obviously. So, unfortunately, I don't know how exactly... Okay, in a tavern... Visit the tavern and buy someone a drink. Right, so Balash has clothes that I can buy on the cheap. Interesting. So it costs more to travel as time goes on, huh? Where's Balash? It's all the way down there. Alright, fine. Let's travel and see how much it costs. It will cost 8 gold. So it costs 8 gold. Now, what can I do here? Oh, well, I can buy clothes and sell them off, because... Alright, I will buy... How about that much? And then back, and map, and then back to Zintaka. Right, so I can sell all of these now. For a fair bit of profit. I can see this game being very hard if you can't, like, write down everything involved. It's a little bit disappointing, really. It'd be nice if I had, like, a notepad that I could use in-game to keep track of stuff. Unfortunately, it appears there's no realistic way to get a... Help him reach Spive. Alright, we'll take him to Spive, because why not? Where is Spive, anyway? So it's got a big map. Can't zoom out, unfortunately. Where is Spive? I can't see Spive. I've probably missed it, because I can't see. Where the hell did this guy say he wanted to go? Because I can't see Spive. This is surprisingly... Oh, there's Spive. It's right there on the left. Alright. We'll go to Hastakir. And it costs even more money. Alright. What do you have to buy and sell? Alright, we'll buy... food, I guess. And we'll now go to Eberson. That's definitely not the money I spent on them. They take carpets and porcelain for 28 and 31. Yeah, you would need to go and write down all of these numbers in order to play this game effectively, which, I mean, to be fair, is something you would be expected to do, but oh well. Now I have to go through Rogash, really? Great. Well, it appears that I can sell my food off for a fair bit. Wait. Didn't that other town have really cheap porcelain? Oh no, I have to sell it to them. Right. That's kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure we all get the point at this point, but for the purpose of demonstration, I might as well just risk it all and bring this guy back to Rogash. A wheel in the cart broke. Great. I can imagine this being a massive pain in the ass. Beer quest. You'll get 0 of gold? No. Isn't this where I wanted to go? The guy said Rogash, didn't he? I'll get the night the special wine, so I need to go find the wine. There is no wine. Oh wait, there. Didn't. Oh no, this is just where you go to save. So it's just a numbers game, really. That's basically all there is to it. I got nothing, really. That was just a quick look at 16-bit Trader. I mean, it's clearly just a number cruncher game. It's like Elite Dangerous if you took all the space stuff out of it. It's just traveling along on land, selling stuff where it's cheap and buying stuff where it's cheap and selling it where it's expensive. But I'm just not that impressed with the theme and all that overall. It's just not that interesting to me. But yeah, that was a quick look at 16-bit Trader. Let's move on to the next game nice and quick. We got Spirits of Eldurrn. That R and that N together is not a very good font choice. Like, if we go and look at that again, like, if you move your face far enough away, it looks like Spirits of Eldurrn, which is... Really? No, we won't bother for the time being. It just seems... It's kind of funny to me, honestly, just because, you know, Spirits of Eldurrn, it's like a Mexican person calling someone an idiot. But, oh well, let's have a look at Spirits of Eldurrn. This is a free-to-play game that came out near the demise of PlayStation Mobile, if I remember correctly. So let's give this a look. 3 different languages. And we have normal levels and extra levels. Let's play the normal levels. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to help these bunnies get rid of the poor demons, even though they were there first. Bloody bastards. Alright, let's play level 1-1. Okay, it's a puzzle game. Help me get orbs. Oh. Okay, so... Oh. It appears they let you skip levels though, which is actually kind of nice. Whoops. Okay, so the idea is we got to try and keep our friends alive, so... Right, there we go. Interesting little puzzle game so far, at least. The art's pretty nice, although when you get to the When you get to the actual, like, puzzle part of the game, it's not that great. Can you use the D-pad? Yes. How do I get to that one? Oh, there we go. Bang. Right, so we can only move, like, through here. Whoop, one step too far there, mate. Whoops. There we go. Very easy first set of levels, whoops. Very easy first set of levels, I must say. I am not entirely sure what's going on here, but I will play along anyway. Okay, this looks a little more interesting. Okay. Alright, so I've got to collect them with the black one, and... But this sounds racist. I've got to collect them with the black one, and then kill the man with the white one. Alright, but I can manipulate this one's position. How does that help me, though? I need to get him down there, so... There we go. Okay. Damn, doesn't count as a pass. Oh well. I'm guessing that this is all meant just to be an extended tutorial and that the extra levels are the actual challenging parts, because this is surprisingly easy. I have to admit the music's quite nice. Alright, so that score probably tells me the best way to handle this puzzle. I just need to figure out what exactly I need to do to actually get that right. Alright, I'll skip the level just to keep this going, and there doesn't really appear to be much being introduced to keep the puzzles interesting, unfortunately. Although it is kind of nice that they let you skip it if you're stuck on it for more than 60 seconds, although I imagine that's a great way to get your game, like, finished in 90 minutes. Alright, let's think about this. So I can send him straight down here and straight across here. Grab that. I can send him straight back up here and die. Alright, last level. This one looks complicated. I was gonna say easy there. I'm like, why am I gonna say it's easy? It's clearly not. This whole mechanic of just like working the two characters at the same time is kind of strange, but it's not bad. Ow. So I'm guessing the trick is I have to get the black demon out of the maze in order to successfully get the two pieces. So I just need to figure out how exactly it wants me to do that. Something like that, I imagine. Yeah, I am clearly going a bit too stupid to play the rest of this, so we will head on back to the main menu. There we go. That was a quick look at Spirits of Eldurrn. Bit weird that the fresh levels are going so quickly, but it's an okay little puzzle game. Nothing too special, but nothing too horrible either, so let's move on to our third game, Slice Ninja. I believe I was actually going to do a video on this, but I never did, and I can't remember exactly why. So let's just give it a look. Wizard Soft. Slice Ninja. Let's give this a shot. Let's see, so this reminds me a lot of Taiko no Tatsujin, actually. This difficulty select screen. Alright, so there's tutorial, then there's easy, then there's normal, then there's hard. And right, it looks like we can't go into any of these until we finish the tutorial. So let's give the tutorial a look. Alright, so let's cut the block. I guess I failed. Let's give that another shot. Let's give that another shot. Still didn't work out for me. I think I can see the problem just right away. It's bloody hard to even get off the ground. No, that didn't help either. Alright, yep, alright. Gotcha. Start rolling, get all the coins. Hooray! Oh dear. Okay, yeah, the immediate problem kind of makes itself very apparent here. The randomness of the physics just kind of make it like that it's very, very hard to actually get the bloody rolling puzzles off the ground. Oop, hang on, there we go. Let's just stop him from rolling away. Wow, these ninjas have like no friction on them, it's weird. What's this? Is your friend. If you go outside, the screen's count as a miss. So I have to get this down there, and let's give that another shot. Really needs to be a restart button outside of the pause screen, I must say. Okay, there we go. Back you go, back you go. There we go. Also, I really don't see the point in this being limited by time, purely because or having it count your time at least, because the time in this is annoying. Okay, we can cut both of these at once. That didn't work. Right, both ninjas have got to be in. Of course he starts rolling backwards. I guess my main frustration with this game is that it's just the physics that make it so random, that make it so unappealing to me personally. I don't like Angry Birds. I like the idea of Angry Birds where you can go and like absolutely destroy a bloody hut, and that kind of gives the random physics a sort of reasonable reason to exist. As in, you can still enjoy a bunch of surprisingly wobbly things fall down, but when you combine them into a game like this, where you need to be precise and one pixel off to the left or right can produce a completely different response, it can get frustrating very quickly. Because as you can see, I've just absolutely bloody failed this puzzle so many times just because the fucking physics won't work. Or should I say, won't work in my favor. There we go. What do I have to do here? Or you can move on to the next stage. It's your choice, right? So it really does just feel random whether or not I actually pull this off or not. It's a neat concept, I cannot be asked to play it for more than a couple of minutes, mainly because this bloody physics system just seems to want to fuck me over at every single turn. Uh-oh. No, stop that. No, I've had enough. I'm just going to sit there just doing the puzzles again and again and again until the physics decide that they want to work in my favour. That was a quick look at Slice Ninja. Not that big of a fan. Let's move on to the next game. Saviour Sammie. I remember nothing about this. Yeah. I mean, people consider me like an encyclopedic knowledge of Vita stuff, and I don't remember this, so now I feel bad. English or Hong Dong language? That's racist. Settings. Nothing out of the ordinary. More. Nothing out of the ordinary. Instructions. Drag thumb up and down over right side of touch screen or gently to move the bus. It's gonna be that bloody Game & Watch game, isn't it? Oh, this is actually somewhat original, so I gotta hit these people and drop them off. They say to move the left stick gently, because if you move it anything more than gently, it'll move so bloody fast. Oh, he just falls. Okay. And I don't get to rescue him. And it counts as a miss. Right, so you gotta do it. You gotta help them. The the time slows down and you can like do some more active maneuvers. Okay, just gotta... Damn. Okay, let's try another level. It's probably the same thing. Right, this level makes things slightly more difficult, doesn't it? It seems that he tends to bounce off stuff at random. And now that he's stuck up there, I'm not going to be able to get him up there to rescue that guy in time. And he's just going to fall, and I'm not going to be able to hit him, am I? Yep, and that goes below, and I missed. So it's just like Breakout with a slight twist on it. This is quite difficult, I must say. Rampant dodgems. Oh, you gotta buy it. Right. This was a free-to-play game, if I remember correctly. And what's on the records? Just my high scores? Yep. There's really nothing else to say about this game. It's just a bit of a Breakout clone where you just gotta send them home. And honestly, I'm more entertained by that Game & Watch game that has you bouncing people along, like, the outside of a building. Oh, now that's just a bit cheap. Yeah, I really got nothing more to say on this. It's just... It's not that interesting. It really isn't. Right now, get that. Time does slow down to let you aim him, but at the same time, considering that he tends to bounce randomly off everything, it's not really that effective. I'm using the touchscreen controls now. Who thought this would be a good idea, and how high were they at the time? Alright, and there's levels. Because of course there is, right? It's a puzzle game. It wouldn't be a puzzle game if there wasn't levels everywhere. See, look at him. He just bounces randomly all over the place. It's not like you can actually control what he does. You just have to wait for him to decide to stop being a dick. And now that guy's gonna fall, and yeah. Nah, not very well designed at all, I'm afraid. I don't like it one bit. That was Saviour Sammie. Let's have a look at the final game in our collection today, which is Firewall Defender. Or Antivirus Defender. Don't know why you would need to defend a firewall. Like, seriously, it's a wall of fire. Why would you need to defend it? Just light it on fire again if they bring some water. Unbelievably, this looks just like me right now. Okay, you caught me off guard with that. Okay, time to continue. Also, this guy doesn't know what transparency is. Instructions. Press L to overclock. Control with the D-pad. Collect enough data for the download. Bad data takes many forms. Press R to use a scanner, so it's basically just a slowy downy thingy. I'm not going to bother checking the settings, because we all know what it is. Free stuff every month, nothingfishy.com. That's an amazing website, admittedly. Also, it's got dial-up sound going in the corner there, which is actually very familiar, because I was on dial-up, like, when YouTube first came around, so... Yeah, can I click on the cat vids? Top 10 blah blah blah? No? Okay. Let's just hit download. Alright, so I gotta try and avoid the bad bits. For some reason it just... There's so many bad bits that I can't, like, get around. I can't shoot all of them down because there's just so many of them, and I get stopped from having to deal with the previous ones that I just end up... Also, apparently you can lose downloaded progress after it's already come down, which is a bit silly. If I pick up the bits, I get more download progress done, but... Also, I don't know what file I'm downloading that's a series of bits that could be really easily taken over by bugs that are literally bits in size. Again, how high was the person who made this? Also, it's a... Right. That's the worst settings menu I've ever seen in my life. This guy probably just put this straight out here to make a quick buck. Let's give this another shot. More bad bits by the looks of things. Oddly enough, you can still fire when you've been frozen in time. It's just... Yeah, there's really no point to doing anything except going up and down the screen, constantly shooting. And just let as many bits through as you possibly can, because they aren't affected by bullets, so there's zero point in not just holding down the X button the entire time. Like, see, I'm destroying them and the bullets are barely landing anywhere near them. It's weird. I can overclock. Oh yeah, I forgot I can overclock, but it's only a very temporary speed boost. Like, I press it and I just start moving really quickly. Why can't I hold down the L button and then just have it, like, move faster? And then why can't I, like, why doesn't it go down? Like, sometimes it goes down and sometimes it doesn't. And of course it just gets harder and harder and harder as time goes on, obviously, because that's the way these games bloody work, isn't it? You know, like, if I press L, just for a very small amount of time, I move really, really fast. Ow. Also, this really should be strolling in from the edge of the screen, not just appearing, like, 4/5 of the way up it. You know, I'm not impressed with this at all, honestly. It's just so boring. I mean, there are so many other better games that I could just be playing right now, so many other better shooters. On a system that has Darius Burst, Chronicle Saviors, we have this. Boy, I'm looking forward to the lead in this, I must say. This is just so dreadfully dull. See, look, overclocking must take more energy every time, so I can't do it as many times as I want, but it's almost entirely unnecessary. Just up and down, and it's so boring. Like, people who play these sorts of games, people who would even be aware that these sorts of games exist, aren't idiots that play games on tablets and phones and all that. So it's not like they would need to have a bunch of the mechanics withheld in order to make this sort of thing, in order to make it an easy curve. You could have made this plenty well interesting, but just, no. I've had enough. Thankfully, that was the end of the video, so I don't need to worry about it anyway. Next time, we will check out my next 5 games, and until then, this has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.